Hi, hello. Okay, welcome to today's special live for subscribers. And as our subscription community is growing, I feel like it might be a really quiet, soft little live. Hi, hello. We'll see who all can make it at this time. I wanted to do something really special for subscribers, and I know that many of you will have to catch the replay. So thanks for being here, and thanks for catching the replay. And so what I thought is that I would probably tune in, see what kind of messages we have, and if you have any questions, we can do a little live. We can read some questions. I'm just fixing something right here on my camera stand. But it's so nice to meet you all, and my name is Amy. I just popped off of a podcast interview, so I'm really excited. I have a new podcast out called the Spirit and Soul Healing Podcast, if you're interested. It's going to be all about spirituality, energy therapy, past lives, working with your guides and angels, like a lot of support to help us navigate this life. So I just popped off of there, and I think what I'll do is I'll get started. So I'm going to bring in a message for the group, and this is a message for our community. I'm really feeling a lot of information, like this energy at my heart that's here to support us as we are creating ripples, light waves for others. And so what I'm hearing is that everybody's finding everyone individually, like these little sparks of light, or across the earth. And we're all finding each other in the physical and here, on social platforms and in spirit. And so they're showing that it's going to grow. It's going to grow. And they're showing us helping one another, like lifting one another up. So I'm hearing services from the heart. And so this is like being in service, like, here, let me help you, let me share information, let me shine some light and give some direction. So as our community expands and builds and grows, it's a place I'm seeing like this container where we can come. And so I don't know if the messages, the comment section will appear like right now on the replay. But if you want to meet others, then you can comment on the replay of the live in the comment part. And what they're showing me is support, and I'm seeing navigation. I'm hearing navigation, and I'm seeing a ship on an ocean, and it's kind of wavy, and it's feeling like it's getting tossed from side to side across the sea. And so as we're feeling that we can know that, okay, we're not alone. We have others that are assisting in their communities. We're sprinkled across the earth, but there's moments where you can come together and feel light and support and peace in the physical, because we also can do that within our own energy practice, tuning in with God, source, our guides, our higher self, the spirit of nature and the land, wherever we feel we resonate the most for healing and peace. So this is what's coming through right now. They're showing me a calendar. It's funny, they're showing me April, which we just completed, April of 2022. And I'm just watching, and it goes all the way to September. One moment. June's going to be a big month. June's going to, there's going to be a lot of activity, like life, like an increase of activity in the etheric world. So in the collective energy, and also in the physical is what I'm seeing. And they're showing that some of us feel like we're walking across this bridge. The bridge that I see is like a tightrope course. So there's one plank of wood on one side, one plank of wood on the other side, both going straight like this, paralleling each other. And we're walking on this tightrope course. And they're showing we're navigating the physical world, like the old matrixy energy. And those that are still there, we're helping them to feel, like helping them to get out of it. And not only others, but ourselves. Like we're helping to pull ourselves out of it. And then on the other side, we're navigating our spirit self, the new earth, the new frequencies that are there. I'm hearing we're birthing, it's being birthed. So it's already there, and I'm seeing us grabbing these little light codes and breathing them in and pulling them into our body and into our heart. And so in the process, it's this blending of, okay, let me get my balance. I'm on this bridge and I'm moving and I'm going forward, but it's a little shaky. Let me get my balance. So you're pulling it in, you're integrating it. And they're saying, I'm seeing the word honoring. Every moment is beautiful. Honor the past to clear, honor the past to heal, honor the past to feel grounded, centered, at peace, and embodying everything that you need, all of that wisdom, so that you can move forward. And they're saying it's a tumultuous time. There's a lot of, I'm hearing hiccups on earth. There's a lot of hiccups in our personal life, like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going great, and then, whoa, my whole reality just changed. So what they're wanting to share is that through energy clearing, it will help you to feel clearer in your awareness of who you are and why you are here. And it's a process like the onion. We're always going deeper and deeper. At the same time, there might be other things we weren't quite aware of. For example, they're showing me, here you are, we're our own being. They're actually showing me like a pantry with fruits and veggies, and there's there's onions, and you're peeling and you're getting to the clean, healthy part, just clearing away pieces that aren't really, supportive anymore. But they're showing that up in the corner, like over in the corner sitting, is rotten fruits and vegetables. And so they're showing, okay, clear out what doesn't work in your life. And the words they're calling this is dead. Like the dead, the old, like trimming your hair. I need to get a haircut. I need to trim my dead ends for sure. So it's like that, like just letting go of the old and what's not working anymore. And there's no judgment. Like it's not, it is what it is. It was there for a reason, but it's time to let go. And so they're showing analyzing on a journal, like just making a list and see what comes up of what you can release, excuse, and extract from your life, so that you feel more present and not overwhelmed. So that's one thing. And that for that specifically, they show the month of May. So being very present in the month of May would be really important. With discernment, I'm hearing new approaches, I'm hearing cognitive thinking and cognitive clarity. So it's really getting it grounded into this life. Okay, what do I need? And how can I get there the best ways without pushing, without forcing? Like, what are the tools that I can incorporate and implement into this practice? So, for example, as I shared just a couple of days ago on the first episode of my podcast, I just went and had an energy session and I was feeling great. I mean, I just didn't even know why I was there. I was guided to go. And we got into some deep past life stuff that, whoa, do I feel amazing now? I feel like a whole new person, not just that, oh, I feel good again. Like, no, I feel like a different person because I had been carrying that wound with me my whole life, probably lifetimes. And I wasn't aware of it because to me, I was so used to it. It was natural. So in this example, I was guided to go get an energy session and I didn't even know why, but I did it. So think about what comes up for you. What pops up into your awareness? Do you now find this interest in, oh, I need to get my hormones checked, or wow, I need to look at my food and water, or maybe it's sound healing, or maybe I need to get out in nature. So just kind of flow with it, and whatever comes to you, they say if you hear it 3 times, that's a strong message. So whatever themes or modalities, or maybe it's a person, maybe it's a book, whatever it might be, a movie, a series, we can get a lot of healing out of storytelling. It's like a very ancient healing modality, storytelling. We really can analyze it and feel it and get a lot of healing out of movies and stories. So see what comes for you. In my experience, I already knew when I heard it twice, I was like, oh, I don't need to hear it a 3rd time. So I made the appointment. But usually if you're not getting the message, you'll hear it 3 times. It's like that knocking on your awareness, like, okay, you need to go get more sunlight. Okay, exercise, whatever it might be. But the reason for it is because every aspect of our life is intertwined and it touches on the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, the soul level, and our communities. And so we're all, I'm hearing, doing an amazing job, like doing the best that we can over these past years. And so in that, it's always focus on self so we can help others. And June does feel more like a celebration. It feels happy. There's a lot of activity. Those that have done the work, those that are understanding and know their light and can feel source so they feel present and at peace, are going to do great in June. But there's going to be a like little shaking up of energy. So for those that aren't aware or it's all new, they might really be having a moment and challenges. So you can be there for them in whatever way. You can intertwine your energy if you want through conversation and assistance and helping, or you can keep it like boundaries and just share information and send love and communicate like that. So they're saying if you go like this, you know it's going to take more energy from you to keep to hold them up high, like to keep the energy high. So be discerning, use your discretion, and use all the tools. And you can also share the tools that you've used for you to them to help them. So we have July, August. That's what August feels like. So it went June, July. They skipped over July, then August. It's like a breath where I can relax. So that tells me that it's going to get more intense in July of energy, either really happy, high vibe, or a lot of energy, a lot of light codes coming in to shake it up. So either you're riding the wave in those light codes, or you're going to find that what they're doing is offering you a moment and an experience for deeper level healing. That frequency coming in will start to show us not only aspects of our shadow self, but potentially deep past life kind of things, or behind the scenes awareness of current relationships or our job or our lifestyle, our habits, whatever it might be. So it's a really important time, they're saying, for self-awareness, and I'm hearing clarity. Again, they're saying cognitive thinking, think it through, really line it up, think it through, get your thoughts focused and aligned, so that will help your energy to just expand and relax and line up in that. When I say line up, it's like if you have all these thoughts, your aura can just relax and you can process each thought one at a time. So they started at April, May, June, July, and then August. We can relax. So, okay. It's going to flow like that. September, I'm hearing the word reset. So it's going to be like, all right, you did it. Awesome. Level up, relax. We're going to reset here in a moment. So I hope that this saves for sure. Write down any notes or whatever came to you. And then if you have any questions, I thought I would take a few questions. If you have any, you can leave them in the comment section. And as a part of the subscription, I'm going to try and do at least one live a month just for subscribers. And I've been doing, I think I did like 3 readings and stories. So every now and then I'll just throw a little question box in for readings and stories. But I think you can also go to the highlights maybe and find the old question box, try it, see if it works, or send me a message and I'll put your questions in the queue and we'll flow into the ones that come through. But I'm super excited to be here, and I thought, what's this new offering? This is so cool. So I really am, in my personal life, being guided, and I've known this for a little bit now, to get back out working with groups. So all the past year and a half was more one-on-one. I did do some groups with the Light Collective for about a year, meeting like 4 times a month. So that was a lot. But I took a few months off, a little break after writing my books. And so now it's like lives and podcasts. And I'm so excited to just connect and to be able to help channel in information to help us all come together and like hold that safe container, right? So that we can feel supported. So wonderful. Hi. Okay, I see a question in here. And welcome everybody. Welcome. Okay, Katie. Hi, love. Katie says, hi, I have felt such a disconnection from my soul and a deep desire for a deeper, very intimate relationship with my soul and my guides. Is there a reason this isn't happening, or how I will like it to, or at the level I desire? Oh, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Like, I can just feel the heart and soul. Like, I can just feel you there. Okay, the first thing they're showing me is alignment of your energy. And when we have the vertical power current go down, yours kind of curves around your sacral chakra. And that's our intimate relationship chakra. And often we could say intimate relationship with others, but I always also understand and see an intimate relationship with self. So, so self. So they're wanting you to focus on self. You have let go of relationships with others, but it feels raw, like it's not fully healed. So what I would do was do some Reiki out in your aura at your sacral chakra, because until it feels sound and healed and whole, it's going to be a little bit more challenging for you to take it to the next level in any relationship, especially with yourself, and it is disrupting you. I felt it, and I felt this block go and a chill go up my back. So you're not processing. It's just, it's not happening. The pathways aren't connected. And it's because out in your aura, I still see, they're calling it damage, entanglement. I'm hearing a word disarrangement. I don't know what that means, but disarrangement syndrome. I don't know what this means, but out in your aura, I'm seeing the energy of like 3, maybe 4 past partners. And it's out like the 4th dimension. So, okay, put your arm out in front of you. It's about 3 to 4 feet in front of you. That's the area where their energy is still hanging out. And it's like the cords are dangling there. They're moving, they're dancing. So one by one, I will go into this meditation, just say what you want to say, and then work with the archangels and call them in and just say, please help me. Call in your higher self, Archangel Raphael, to heal. And what they're going to do is like pull. I see them pulling, like taking each cord and kind of wrapping it in a ball, like a ribbon, like winding it up and gently pulling it out of your aura one at a time. I don't think I would do this all in one day. I think I would do one relationship. Give yourself time to breathe, maybe a day or two, all the memories and emotions to flow out. And then once that's out, you want to bring light in to heal around it, okay? So whenever we remove something, replacing it with light, okay? So then you can feel, oh, wow, okay, I'm feeling better. Not only was there a release, but oh, I'm feeling better. And then do the next one. I see 3 to 4. So 4 is like 50%, half the intensity of the other ones. Once that's resolved, you're going to fill it all with light, literally like a salve. You're going to pack all this light on there and just let it build up and soak it in for a week or 2. And then I see your sacral chakra is going to feel so much better, like comfortable and relaxed and at peace. So you can start processing. Boom, boom, boom. Like a chakra to me often can look like an engine. It's stuttering, it's going slow, but it's going to speed up. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to start processing and pulling in information. And then the energy is going to go up and out the back of your heart. So there's something that you haven't processed out the back of your heart. And that's why when I first tuned in, I felt it go up my spine, but it wasn't like really fluidly going. It was kind of, it kind of, there were some zigzags in there. It's a little combustion of frequencies. So that's what's happening anatomically. You've let go, but it hasn't fully healed. So once you can heal, then you can reclaim your energy field and fill it with light of source, soul, tune in, ask for your own light, your own codes to come in, and then build up your sacral chakra. And then you're going to feel like, oh, click, 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 click. Okay, I'm more in alignment. I'm more connected with myself and my relationship here on earth. And then I see a lot of light flowing all the way up you, out into your aura. And these receptor points where we use our intuition, we connect in with spirit and earth, and then you'll be able to pull more of your soul light in. So it will enhance your relationship to yourself. And these are the steps that they're sharing. So I always don't want you to feel overwhelmed by it. When you show up and you have an awareness and an intention and you're ready to do the work, you're like, okay, I'm going to tune in and see. Know that you're not alone. It's like, the human self will be like, and how do I quantumly work? What's this all about? So you're calling in your higher self, you're calling in your team. I like to work with the archangels and then have them assist you and be receptive and listen for their guidance. So hopefully that really helps. And hi April, hi Chris, hi Caitlin. Hi everyone. Oh, thanks for the badges. You're all so sweet. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for your question, Katie. I hope that that really helps. That's what's happening in this time and space that is kind of creating that disruption. So, hi, okay, from Ireland, our friends. Hi, Amy. I'm on a spiritual journey for a long time now, and it feels like I'm waiting for it to all make sense and click into place. Can you see if this might happen soon? I will. I'm already seeing pictures. Yes, I will look at that. I speak light language, and I know I'm on the right path, but just wondering if you have any feelings on it. Yeah, let me ask them to show me a little bit more of that picture they started to show me. 1 second. You have about 20 to 30% of your energy that's kind of like sitting to the side from your chest down in your aura. There's like this area. And I'm hearing like shadow self. Like it's kind of a part of you that you've pushed away, forgotten about, don't want to hear. And so what's happening is your aura is just looking kind of not even cloudy, but you could think of it like that. It's just like this void of energy floating around. And so, again, also listen, see what it has to say, ask the angels to come in and shine light in it. You can do your light codes around it. The language will come in and be a little bit different. It's going to be a soft, compassionate, healing kind of energy. Like I'm seeing pinks and peach to go around that. And then you're going to fill it up with light. And it's not like you really have to click in because you are already aligned. There's just a little bit of your energy reserve that's missing. So once it's full, you'll feel fresh, more clarity. Your chakras, again, will spin without any stuttering. And you're going to find that your light language, it feels so good. You're definitely on the right path. It feels so good. Your light language, what it looks like is it goes deeper. Like the quantum levels, I can feel there's more richness. Like it's almost like echoing. So you let the light come through. You're vocalizing, you're toning, and it kind of like the energy body feels like an echo going really deep. So you're on the right path. There's just a little bit of something there that you haven't been looking at. And also it might not be exactly like recent or from this life. So go into meditation and just ask your team to help you. And they'll probably start showing you 3 or 4 visions of what it could be related to in this life. So you have an awareness of it. Or you might start seeing the past life. But see, this is so perfect. These questions are so perfect and they really support each other in a sense that's like, okay, we're always going deeper with our own healing because we want a more rich quality of relationship with ourselves, being that channel, that pure vessel to help hold those light codes and let that light channel through and to be here. And not only is it to help others, but it's to help ourselves. Like if we're here as a human, let's make it an awesome life. Let's shoot for the stars. Let's no limits, do the best, have the best and feel the most love. And I keep hearing richment, just it's really high quality, very royal. I'm seeing crushed velvet and jewel tones, very rich life. And so whatever that means to you, abundance, abundance. So let me see if I got that. Okay. Oh, there's another one I'm missing. So hopefully that really helps. Yes. Okay. April. Hi, April. I know I just had a beautiful reading with you, but in the same sense as Katie, what is my hang up? I try and I try. Yeah. This makes my heart smile because I love, again, that we're all coming together and I just had an experience and you're all sharing with me some of your experiences. So let me see what's happening here for you. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to put it into words. I saw tangerines. I'm like, okay, tangerines, orange, 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 orange. And then they showed me your third eye chakra. And so right here, it's all orange. It's kind of caked on. And this chakra should be indigo. But we do work a lot with our brow chakra and our sacral chakra as we're intuiting and making sense of what we're feeling and those emotions. So there's a little bit of energy of emotion sitting at your third eye, at your brow chakra, which is making it a little bit challenging. And they're saying it's not only just spiritual, but it's in day-to-day life. So it's making it a little bit challenging for you to see clearly. So what I would do, maybe you could rub some sea salt on there, clear this energy, use a crystal to absorb it, rub some sea salt if you want. If you do Reiki, you know, put some level 2 symbols there, time and space, healing symbols to clear it. And then you're going to want to pull it out. So I would get a wand. Like you can start clearing it. This is out of control, a big wand. Oops. But like with selenite, I like to just go over and start far out. And then just kind of like clear it. And see if you can pull it out with the selenite. But selenite dissolves it straight away. So I don't know if that's going to work the best. I know our intentions make a big difference, but also you could get a quartz crystal and pull it out. But you know, you could do it because our friend Leanne, she even pulls stuff out with the tuning forks. So just use your awareness, get a hold of it, use selenite to clear your aura around it so you can get clarity and feel it, and then pull it out. And what I'm saying it, because there's been energy building up that just looks like a string. And just pull it out. So it's a thought form, it's a belief system, it's a pattern, it's something that was put there by somebody else's ego, a way that they do things to feel safe. It's not even your truth, and it's clouding it. It's making it, it's just making it hard to like fully grasp. And when I say this, it's like this energetic feeling of it. So it's this little rumbling, this little subconscious awareness that maybe we're not aware of. It's in the subconscious and this super subconscious and the energy field. So once you do that, you can work at your brow chakra and bring more indigos, blues, purples up around there. And you can put the gold out on your aura to kind of just protect so you're not absorbing somebody else's. I'm hearing injections, like they gave you their opinion and you're like, did I ask? I don't think so. But you were kind of like in this receptive, chill space, and then boom, their opinion shot at you and there it went, lodged in your energy. Okay, you do have a wand and a quartz and tuning forks. Perfect. So that's what it is, and it's interesting that everything's connected. So that's the main focus, where they want you to focus, and then see how everything else settles with that. Because it's emotional, it's also mental, and it's also perspective, like the way that you flow with life, and that kind of an approach. So yeah, good question. Hi, the Seated Soul. Hello, Amy. I bought your book, The Ultimate Guide to Channeling, and I found I am at a wall with my chakras and unable to proceed forward. Please advise if you can tell the level currently I need to work with my chakras. Okay, yeah. All right, sweetie, yeah. Let's tune in. Okay. So you have a stutter out in your aura at your heart chakra, which is pushing up to your throat. I find this super interesting that a lot of what I'm seeing is in the aura. And that shows us that we've done a lot of work in the chakras. The aura really can span through time and space, childhood, teenage years, past lives, things that aren't like super active right now, but maybe little memories will be coming up. So there was something that was said to you that caught you off guard and almost felt like you were being reprimanded. It's like, oh, did I misspeak? Like I didn't mean it that way. It's like beratement. So it's like an adult telling you, you shouldn't say that, or why did you do this? Stop, right? Like it's that kind of a thing. It's that energy that got caught right here. So as you're expanding into your spirituality, as you're deepening your truth with yourself, I see handcuffs and you're like wanting to rip them off. There's some form of control that's been a part of your soul's past, and you're pushing out of that right now. And I'm getting really fiery, and I just want to like use all of the strong language I can use and tell somebody off, like back that off, get out of my energy. So there's been I'm hearing systematic stress, control, oppression, past lives. Maybe you'll see it in this life. And this is like, I'm done. So what's happened is you've done so much inner work that as you're clearing, this little vibration is coming up. How can you heal and let go of that? Metatron, Archangel Metatron, have him come in, strong boundaries, and pull that energy off of you. It looks like a male, looks like from another time, or a spirit. It could even be an entity kind of hanging around right now. And what I mean by that is I have seen, like, when you have a past life, you die, they die, you come back into a body. Hopefully you went to spirit, like to heaven, and came back. Some people don't. You came back into a body, you're having this life. They didn't fully go to heaven. That entity, that being that was a human and gnarly and nasty, like controlling and just not fun to be around, is more like an earthbound. But that energy essence then finds your energy essence in this life, and they can float around you. That's what I'm feeling. There's a little bit of that. So it's kind of like a deep way of talking about it, but I've seen it, and that's what I'm getting a little essence of. So in your energy field, just tell it off. Just strong boundary, autonomy. Say, I'm done. That was another time. You have no control over me now. And literally, I would just go into meditation and let whatever comes out of your heart come out of your heart, and say what you need to say. You can set a space around you with guides and angels for a sense of protection, of support, like light, like your support team, right? A council of guides to help you. But that's what's happening. And so what's happening is, like, you've been doing all of this work, but there's this blockage of flow in your aura, and it's sitting out around the space of your heart. Like, it hits here, and then let me position myself. Okay, so it hits here, the energy's coming up in your aura, just flowing, and it hits here. And then where can it go? So it comes in and it hits my throat. I'm like, ugh. It's like I almost choke because it's so much energy. It's like the faucet or a waterfall just keeps pouring at the throat. And so your throat's trying to analyze everything. I don't know if you're feeling that like right now, that it's a little bit on overdrive or fatigued because you're utilizing your throat to process extra energy, but that's happening right there. So then your throat. So your point to work at is out in your aura in front of your heart. And you'll start to feel lightness at your throat because it can now breathe. And then this area here above is kind of void of energy. I mean, it's a little, there's energy, but it's not flowing. So it's kind of like stagnant, and it's not enhanced. It's not like really rich, you know, it's just like the leftover energy that can float around. So yeah, so that's a really great place to start. Let's see. You're saying, oh yes, you continued with mind chatter, and you did hear throat chakra days ago and wrote down, okay, perfectly. So yeah, you're right on. The throat chakra is being affected, but what's affecting it is this energy out here. And it's interesting because there's parallels and there's like vibrational layers to it, because that energy from this being had told you who to be, how to be. Like, it did mess with your voice of speaking your truth and your empowerment, but it's also affecting your throat because of the flow of energy right now. So I would ask, Archangel Metatron keeps coming in to clear your energy, release and let go. And yeah, okay, so that's looking good. And like I said before, whenever you're clearing, then heal it with light, bring light in. All of these experiences that everybody is asked about today can probably take a few weeks to fully like reset. I mean, you'll feel it the first day, but then you're going to be integrating and learning how to work, or how to be. That's more like it, how to flow, how to be you with this new energy, with the light returning to you, you know? So yeah, resetting. Aw, okay. Well, thank you everybody for connecting in today. Oh, I think I've got one more little question here. Oh, okay. Let me tune in for this last question from April before we close. I love this one because it can help everybody for sure. Does our spirit team of archangels change over time? Do random ones pop in? Essentially, how is the team formed? Yes, so you typically will have one master guide that's been with you prior to life, your whole life to the end. And then you can have spirit guides that come in, like different groups and councils of guides that have different specialties or support. You know, they're helping you through different periods of your life, projects that you're working on, that kind of thing. The same for the archangels. So the archangels also have high vibrational wisdom, healing properties, different frequencies that can help with different parts of life, different emotions. And like Metatron came through specifically to help with the last reading, really wanting to work. So whatever archangel you feel around the most, you work with them. And in my personal life, they've kind of changed a little bit. They come and they go. When I do readings, I tune in to see who's there that day. You know, what archangels are there. And usually it's a handful, at least like 3, sometimes 5. Some of my readings, people have like, they just want to work with one archangel, and only one archangel shows up because that was their choice. So you can select the archangels you want to work with consciously, or you can be open to seeing which ones are around, or asking, you know, okay, for this particular aspect of life, this challenging moment that I'm going through, or this decision that I have to make, what archangels want to like give me information, right? So they do change. Archangels are here for everybody, whereas like your main spirit guide's here for you only, pretty much, you know, like solely for you and the lives of those you touch. So so they can change, and season by season or day by day. So yeah. So thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. I don't know if there's any more additional updates, but yeah, I'll try and pop back on another live at least once a month, just for our little group here. And as it grows, I'm sure we'll get more questions. And I just love to see community coming together and how we can support each other and how it's formed. So I'm praying that this saves, because last time it didn't. I'm praying that it saves, and so if it does, you can leave your name or a little message in the comments below if you want to connect with others. You know, like, what a great way. I've met some of my best friends on social, so hopefully you can also do the same and feel support. So thanks so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day and your week, and we'll connect again soon. Bye.